or mentioning an unlisted item today.
Sorry,
Mentioning an unlisted item.
unlisted.
Unlisted.
Tomorrow 10:30. Unlisted will not be possible. Tomorrow 10:30.
Tomorrow, my lord.
Hmm.
I'm great. I'm great.
What is the urgency in the matter?
In fact, my lord, an in charge has been sought to be replaced by another in charge who does not hold the credentials to hold that post in regular mode. And the handover of the charge hasn't taken
Tomorrow.
tomorrow, man. Great.
Yes.
Let me mention item number 3, Lordship.
Item number 3.
Lordship, Mr. Vyas.
What do you want?
Lordship, adjourn kindly. Mr. Vyas' mother-in-law has expired, Lordship. So,
On the prayer of learned counsel for the petitioner, this matter stands adjourned for a week.
Yes, Lordship.
accordingly. Yeah.
Motion, I think want.
So there are other petitions.
Yes, sir. The
Then,
notice has not been issued, ma'am.
no, but
Review has been filed, my lord.
what has happened in the review?
And this is pending, my lord, because, my lord,
Then let it be listed along with the review because similar matters already dismissed.
no, my lord, all, yes, similar matter dismissed, my lord, all the matter has been appealed, my lord. Thereafter, the review has been filed. The review is pending, my lord.
So either it has to be listed along with the review or it has to be deferred till the review is disposed of. Otherwise, I have to dismiss your writ petition if there are similar orders already passed by the court.
But, my lord, their judgment is far inferior.
That judgment is?
Far inferior.
Maybe. But there is already a judgment.
Yes.
So either that judgment has to be reviewed or set aside or it will be applicable here. Which do you want?
It may be.
It may be
Tagged with the review.
tagged with the review petition. What is the number of the review petition? On the prayer of Mr. S.K. Royal and counsel for the petitioner, let this writ petition be listed along with review petition number so and so, which arises out of a judgment of the coordinate bench disposing of a similar writ petition. Stop. Mr. J.K. Goswami and additional senior government advocate Assam. And Miss, who else is there for health? And Mr. D. Upamanil and standing counsel health department Assam are present. Health, I will miss so and so. And standing counsel social justice and empowerment department are present on behalf of the official respondent.
Review petition of 148, 2020.
Review petition number 148 of?
2020.
You understood the point.
Yes, ma'am.
Once there is a, you give the number in writing.
Yes.
Once a writ petition has been dismissed, the only option is either to, there is no question of issuing notice to examine it. That's not possible.
Hello, my lord. The judgment
What
is
has happened? Representation not considered. What Mr. M. Sharma, counsel for the petitioner, there is the statements made in the contempt petition alleging willful disobedience of the directions contained in the order dated 05/03/2025 passed by this court in WPC number
1207.
1207/2025. This contempt case has been filed. Issue notice returnable in 8 weeks. Petitioner to take steps for service of notice upon the sole respondent by registered post with AD. Yes, pass over for the time being.
Item 5.
May please, my lord.
Yes.
Sir, relating to completion of contempt, your lordship pass order, similar order.
No, when have you filed this?
Yes, my lord, after 3, my lord. After,
Huh?
after 3, 4, my after that.
Which date did you file this writ petition?
Yes.
After the judgment
Yes,
passed?
yes, after the
Then those orders cannot be passed.
yes.
Those were passed because all those writ petitions were filed before the judgment was passed.
Lords.
Please apply your mind, Mr. Kalita.
I have to say, my lord,
Huh?
this order is after.
That order I cannot pass. Because that order is passed because the learned single judges allowed reconsideration of all cases which were pending on that day. Anyway, Mr. Goswami, notice has to be issued because
Lordship.
the validity of this notification has to be considered. That has not been done.
Lordship.
So, Mr. M. Kalita, counsel for the petitioner, peruse the amendments made in the writ petition. The issue arising in this writ petition pertains to request of the petitioner for compassionate appointment. The OM dated 18/9/2024 issued by the government of Assam imposing a ban on the on compassionate appointment is under challenge in the writ petition. It has been brought to the notice of the bar that the question of validity of the notification dated 18/9/2024 has not yet been considered by this court. In view of the above, issue notice of motion returnable in 8 weeks since Mr. J.K. Goswami,
1-3-5.
135 and Ms. J. Gogoi, Learned Standing Counsel for Water Resources Department, has accepted notice for respond numbers 2 and 4, service of notice deemed to be extra copies, etc.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Hmm.
The Lordship, this matter.
So what is this? You take in from, there is a change in the name, surname. Why the family pension has not been paid? 10 days, let him obtain instruction.
Your Lordship, on the last occasion also, this was restated and there was a direction by the Honorable Court to seek instruction, Your Lordship.
Have you received instruction?
6. Item 6.
Huh? Yes, Ms. Gayan, have you received instruction? Item 6.
MR Odhikari. I may be allowed to call him, Madam. Yeah.
Call whom?
MR Odhikari. His
Hmm.
name is reflected in the
Don't call
copy.
him.
Yes.
He will not be happy. We'll
Yes.
issue notice.
Yes, Madam.
Yes, your name please?
P.S. Vishwas.
Heard Mr. P.S. Mr. Learned Counsel for the writ petitioner. Also heard Ms. A. Gayan, Learned CGC, appearing for the respondents. The grievance of the petitioner is on account of non-payment of family pension, which she claims to be entitled to, being a divorce, being the divorced stroke unmarried daughter of the deceased employee. Full stop. Ms. Gayan prays for another 4 weeks time to obtain instruction in the matter. NOM 4 weeks since Ms. A. Gayan has appeared and accepted notice. All the respondents, no formal notice, extra copies, etc., etc., etc. Should I record your name or Mr. Adhikari's name? Your name? Yes.
Highly
Master.
For the timing, Lordship.
Time being, yes.
Item 8.
Yes.
Yes, Lordship.
Who's appearing for the state here? Heard Mr. A. Das, Larak, counsel for the writ petitioner, peruse the amendments made in the writ petition. The petitioner herein is a former employee of Assam Seeds Corporation Limited, Golagganj, full stop. He had apparently retired from a grade 4 post with effect from 31/7/2021. According to the petitioner, he is entitled to a sum of rupees 1,27,634 as gratuity and leave salary. Full stop. However, the respondents have not paid the amount despite repeated requests made by the petitioner. Hence, this writ petition. Issue notice returnable in 6 weeks. Who's appearing? Agriculture? Standing Council Agriculture is not present. Who is the Standing Council Agriculture? Huh? Please, can you please call Arbora? Are you appearing in this case, Mr.? Since Ms. Arbora, Learned Standing Council Agriculture Department, Assam is present and has accepted notice for respond numbers 1, 2, 1 and 2, and Mr. A. Chalia, Learned Standing Council Finance Department, Assam, for respond numbers 7, 8, and 9, service of notice deemed to be complete on the said respondents. Extra copies of the writ petition be furnished to the learned departmental council, requisite in numbers so as to enable them to obtain instruction. Petitioner to take steps for service of notice upon the remaining respondents by registered post with AD. Let this matter be listed again by reflecting the name of learned counsel for the respondents in the cause list.
Date, hello. Last date, this date.
Next date you will get it. Check it up on the.
This matter also, my lord, compassionate appointment, my lord. My lord, I have checked, my lord, this, your lordship has disposed, my lord, that is filed on after the judgment, my lord, on 8/5/2025, my lord.
You argue on merit. I'll pass a final order now. If your case is covered by the judgment, I'll allow it, otherwise I'll dismiss it. You read 3/4/3 judgment, you take out. What does it say? What is the operative part of the judgment? Read it.
My lord, your lordship, my lord.
Paragraph 10.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, read it. What is written in paragraph 10?
It is made clear that in view of the concern of the parties, this court has not gone into the merits of the petitioner's case that being disposed of by way of this order, and as such, the applicants for compassionate appointment should be disposed of by the concerned authorities on merit as they deem it fit and proper. The decision to be taken by the concerned authorities should be based on reasons, and the decision taken should be communicated to the petitioners thereafter. It is also directed that while deciding the applications for compassionate appointment, the respondents cannot take recourse to the impugned office memorandum dated 18/9/2024. Though the judgment provided herein, the case of Devabrat Tiwari can be considered applied by the concerned authorities. It is again made it clear that this order cannot be used as a precedent for cases that are filed on 04/04/2025 and thereafter.
So have you filed it 04/25
Yes,
and thereafter?
thereafter.
Then how this judgment will help you? Some brain has to be applied, no, sometimes, little bit. Not much, but little bit is required. Part Mr. M. Kalita, learned counsel for the petitioner, peruse the amendments made in the writ petition. Issue notice returnable in 6 weeks. Mr. J.K. Goswami, learned additional senior government advocate, Assam, appears and accepts notice for respond numbers.
Lordship, all the respondents.
All the respondents, no formal notice, list along with the ago matter to list.
Item
Item
number
5.
Obligation.
Hey, please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, here the only sole question that arises is whether what constitutes a judgment in personam and what constitutes judgment in rem in terms of service matters, Your Lordship. On the Supreme Court has said that in terms of service matters, a separate class cannot be created when it comes to payment of particular pay scale. And that has been followed very recently in a judgment delivered by this Honorable Court on 16/5. When it follows the Supreme Court judgment. Here the case is basically relating to grant of a one notional increment upon being promoted or reappointed in a higher post, which carries a higher responsibility in terms of FR 22(1)(a). Now, that has been granted to all similarly situated personnel.
All right, I heard Mr. D. Boral, counsel for the writ petitioner, peruse the amendments made in the writ petition. The petitioner is serving as an upper divisional clerk, bracket UDC, in the Border Roads Organization, bracket BRO, or General Reserve Engineering Force, bracket GRF. His request for grant of one notional increment under the provisions of the FR 22 bracket numerical 1 bracket close bracket small a bracket no, not numerical Roman capital Roman 1 bracket close small a bracket close then numerical 1 bracket close was rejected by the authorities. Hence this writ petition. Mr. U.K. Goswami, learned CGC prays for some time to obtain instruction in the matter. And I am 8 weeks since Mr. Goswami has appeared and accepted notice for all the respondents. No formal notice, extra copy, the requisite number, etc.
Your Lordship, I will mention item 6. In this matter, my lord, I was asked to get instructions. My lord, I have got instructions also. This matter can be disposed of today. My lord.
Not today, and the returnable. You didn't come when the matter.
I'm sorry, very sorry, my lord. I was a bit
I'm sorry, nothing can be done. We have issued notice.
Family pension matter, my lord, very small issue. Is a family
2 weeks
pension?
going to go to 2 weeks. No, once I've dictated the order, I'm
No,
not
no.
going to change it. We are on live streaming now.
Sorry, madam.
At most, we can make it 2 weeks.
2 weeks, madam, yes. Already. And my name may be recorded.
It is there already. You
Mine.
didn't come. Item
Yes.
6, notice returnable in 2 weeks. Your name is already there.
Minor.
Then you didn't come.
No, I'm sorry, my lord.
Ah,
I was a bit late.
May I please your lordship, this matter regarding compassionate appointment lordship, the petitioner father working as an extra writer in office of the sub-registrar Srigomi district lordship.
So here also notice has to go because this notification of 18/9/2024 is under challenge.
Lordship,
Notice.
And you have filed this petition on 29th of May.
lordship,
Yes, heard Miss
A Begum.
A. Begum, like counsel for the petitioner. Peruse the statements made in the writ petition. The matter relates to prayer for appointment on compassionate ground. The writ petitioner has also assailed the notification dated 18/9/2024 issued by the government of Assam, by means of which a complete ban has been imposed on appointments on compassionate ground. First, Mr. J.K. Goswami, learned additional senior government advocate, Assam,
1, 3, 4, 5, and 6, Lordship.
and Mr. S. Datta, learned standing counsel, Revenue Department, Assam, have prayed for some time to obtain instruction limit. NOM 6 weeks since Mr. Goswami has accepted notice for 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and Mr.
and
Datta
6.
for response number 2. Service of notice deemed to be completed. Extra copies of the writ petition requisite in numbers will furnished to the learned department council. So as to enable them to obtain instruction. So this exercise will have to be done over again.
Lordship.
Item 12.
Beg your lordship. My lord, I am the second wife of my deceased husband. I just want to draw your lordship's kind attention to page 5, para 3. Page 5, para 3.
There is no synopsis in your writ petition.
There's synopsis, my lord.
Where is the synopsis? Page number? Please take out the synopsis.
There is the, my lord, non-payment of family pension, my lord.
Synopsis. Where is the synopsis in the writ petition?
Is there? Not there.
Hmm?
I
Yes.
beg your lordship's pardon, my lord, this may be listed in tomorrow, my lord.
Okay.
Oh.
After tomorrow, you give a synopsis.
My lord.
And how this matter was passed, I want to know. You
Right.
give a synopsis, I'll pass the order day
My
after
lord,
tomorrow.
highly obliged.
On the request of the petitioner's counsel, list this case again day after tomorrow.
My name is
First, to enable him
S.S.
to-
A. Rahman, ma'am.
Sorry?
My name.
SS Roma. So as to enable him to file a short synopsis of facts pertaining to the case.
My lord.
Item 13.
In the meantime, register to examine and put up a note as to how this matter was registered. This writ petition was registered without a synopsis.
May it please your lordship. The petitioner before your lordship, my lord, herein is aggrieved, my lord, by the promotion of his junior, my lord.
Hmm.
My lord, although my lord, petitioner was senior, my lord, but the junior was promoted, my lord. And subsequently, they are promoted to the post of junior assistant, and thereafter, my lord, they are further promoted to senior assistant, my lord. Those orders will, Joshua will find orders. At page 30 and 31, my lord.
Take down hard Mr. S. Clinic counsel for the petitioner peruse the statements made in the writ petition. According to the petitioner, although he was promoted to the post of sectional assistant, he was entitled to be promoted to the post of junior assistant and thereafter to senior assistant, which promotion was denied to him, was wrongfully denied to him. Hence this writ petition. Mr. I. Bothakur Lanet, the standing counsel for PhD department, has prayed for some time to seek instruction in the matter. And I am 6 weeks since Mr. Bothakur has appeared and accepted notice for all the respondent, no formal notice, extra
Fine.
copies.
I'm obliged.
Item 14.
May I please, Your Lordship? This is the matter pertains to for commissioner appointment matter here. The petitioner number 1 is the son of the deceased and 2 is the wife of the
This
deceased.
is which, this is not central, this is central government.
This
STF.
is the Central Government matter.
Port Corporation of India.
So you file your affidavit then?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Heard Mr.
A.
A. Boro, learned counsel for the petitioner. Whereas the statements made in the writ petition, being aggrieved by non-consideration of her prayer for appointment on compassionate ground. The writ petition, 2 writ petitioners have come, is it?
Yes, madam.
Why 2?
The 1 is the son and 2 is the wife, madam.
Who seeks appointment on compassionate ground?
Wife, the petitioner number 2 apply for the petition, for the commissioner appointment. Now, my friend only is that, madam, the petitioner number 1 may be considered for in place of the petitioner number 2. Because the petitioner
Petitioner number 2 is the mother, my lord.
mother, my lord. Now she has become the 45 years old.
You write like this. The prayer of the petitioners in this case is that instead of the petitioner number 2, who had applied for appointment on compassionate ground, the application submitted by her son, that is the petitioner number 1, be considered for appointment on compassionate ground after the demise of the government employee. Mr. B.K. Singh, learned SCFCI, please for some time to obtain instruction in the matter. NOM 4 weeks since Mr. Singh has appeared and accepted notice for all the respondents, no formal notice, extra copies, etc.
Obliged.
Yes.
My lord, the petitioner herein is assailing the charge sheet issued to him at page 73 and Extra 7. Prior to issuance of this charge sheet, my lord, interdepartmental inquiry committee was formed for an allegation which was purportedly leveled in the year 2021. And in the month of February 2025, the inquiry committee submitted a report by examining the petitioner as well as the complainant. The complainant said, no such thing happened. The allegation was that I diverted patients to some private clinic. The complainant said nothing like that. However, the inquiry committee of its own volition added some, my lord, findings, which were not a part of the complaint. And based on these findings, the charge sheet has been filed. So we are praying for a stay of this charge sheet.
Stay of this charge sheet, how is it possible?
Because it's based on
Any authority, can you cite where a charge sheet has been stayed? One can understand stay of departmental proceeding, but.
No, not in, absolutely correct. In a normal course, a charge sheet cannot be stayed, but.
No, abnormal case also it cannot
No,
be stayed.
when it is based on, my lord, non-existent ground.
Then you show me an authority.
I'll show you. Not today, my lord, after tomorrow.
You do it on Monday then.
Monday.
All right. Show me an authority.
Yes, sir.
And then we'll consider. Yes, Mr. Gogol.
Yes, I also one authority when to place that, my lord, charge sheet cannot be challenged, my lord, at the
That's what I
initial
said.
stage itself. They will have to participate. If there is a penalty, of course they can. There is some, like, in a procedure they can.
So you check it up.
Yes, sir.
On the prayer of Mr. J. Patwari, and counsel for the petitioner, this matter is directed to be listed for motion again on Monday, date to deliver. Mr. B. Gogoi, learned additional AG Assam bracket health bracket close, is present on behalf of the respondent. Mr. Patwari, look up the law.
Yes, sir.
Charge sheet is an allegation. The court cannot stay an allegation.
No, my lord, but some.
There is no such judgment. You spend some time, you will understand.
Yes, I have understood.
But what is the way out? That also you will realize when you start searching. Will not tell you. You cannot stay an allegation made against someone. That's not possible. The action is only thing that can be stayed. So check it up, and then if you have to amend your prayer, you amend it. Yes, Mr.
Because,
Ashok.
my lord, petitioner is the constable of the Central Industrial Security Force,
Hmm.
terminated from service because there was a requirement of a domicile certificate, which is not issued by the state of.
Since when has your client been residing in Kachar?
My lord, he has his house, electoral card, Aadhaar card, everywhere it shows that he is in Kachar. Only because during the time of physical verification, he was posted in Indira Gandhi.
No, that's right. Is there a little history of the petitioner in Kachar district?
My
Because
lord, I am placing all these documents which shows that.
ethnically, it appears that. So how did he come to Kachar district?
Because, my lord, he was, your lordship will find that his sale deeds and everything is in Kachar, my lord, since page 77.
So his service has already been terminated.
Terminated, my lord. And he filed an appeal was upheld, the termination, so I am before your lordship.
So what is the order you are seeking at this
At
stage?
this moment, notice, my lord,
Notice.
I cannot.
Actually, we have received a correspondence here. So what we have said, Lordship, the petitioner has submitted false domicile certificate at the time of recruitment of constable. Taking into account the additional district magistrate also, Lordship, intimated that the petitioner is not living at his domicile address. As such, appointing authority in exercise of vested power terminated the service of the petitioner, Lordship.
All right, we'll examine whether it is correct or not.
Done.
How much time you need to file affidavit?
2 weeks, Lordship. We have already received a
2 weeks. They have everything. All information are there. All right, we'll give you 4 weeks.
Well, can I make a small preamble? In the meantime, can there be a re-verification? Because the only allegation is this, that during the time of physical verification, I was not available there. Because I was posted in Indira Gandhi National Airport in New Delhi. So I cannot be physically present in Kachar.
All right, that prayer can be considered, but first let them bring their stand and then only it can be considered.
All right, I understand.
Heard Mr. P.K. Rajchandran, counsel appearing for the writ petitioner. P.K. Rajchandran, assisted by Mr. J.N.U. M. Lashkar, learned counsel appearing for the petitioner, peruse the statements made in the writ petition. The petitioner is aggrieved due to order of termination from service dated 4/10/2024 and the subsequent order dated 13/1/2025 passed by the appellate authority rejecting his statutory appeal. Full stop. The petitioner, who was appointed as a constable bracket GD bracket close in the CISF, was the service of the petitioner, who was appointed as constable bracket GD bracket close CISF, was terminated on the ground that he has submitted false oblique fabricated documents as proof of residence in Kachar district. Full stop. Mr. C.K.S. Borwal and CGC appearing for the respondent numbers
1, 2, 3, and 4.
1, 2, 3, and 4 submits that he be granted 4 weeks time to file affidavit responding to the allegations made in the writ petition. Prayer allowed. Issue notice returnable in 4 weeks since Mr. C.K.S. Borwa has accepted notice for respondent numbers 1, 3, 1, 2,
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. And Ms. A. Talukdar learned G. Assam for respondent numbers 5 and 6. Service of
6.
notice is deemed to be complete in this case. Extra copies of the writ petition requisite in numbers be furnished to the learned.
So perhaps my sister cannot appear for respondent number 6. It is the district magistrate, Lordship.
That's all right. District magistrate is the deputy commissioner.
Sorry, Bana.
5 and 6 are the same. That's right. But he wanted to make it very sure that if the district commissioner goes and gets away, then the district magistrate will come. This is a new technique of reassuring that they can't run away. What is the difference between district commissioner and district magistrate?
My lord, I think one is executive, another is judicial, maybe that way. When
I-
taking up a judicial work like 144, 145 is a magistrate. When is the administrative work, the
Same office.
same.
Then you have to include a government official as secretaries of all the departments he's
My
holding.
lord, maybe because like a
Don't do
district just
it.
taking criminal cases.
No, it's a bad practice. Don't do it. It is never, tell your junior not to do it.
No.
Matter pertains to dismissal from service, Lordship. Misconduct and indiscipline.
Notice only.
Lord,
Mr. A. Deccan, counsel for the petitioner. The matter pertains to an order of dismissal from service, full stop.
Annexure 9, page 38.
Issue notice returnable in 6 weeks.
All
Says
right.
Mr. J.K. Goswami, learned additional senior government advocate Assam, has appeared and accepted notice for all the respondents. No formal notice, extra copies.
Obliged, Lord.
Lordship, kindly pass over the matter for time.
Yes.
My lord, matter relates to my lord dismissal from service, my lord. Petitioner, my lord, for unauthorized absent. For unauthorized absent. My lord, petitioner was absent, my lord, due to my lord illness of his my lord widow mother, my lord. My lord, according to dismissal order, my lord, 8/3/2025, my lord. Accordingly, petitioner filed my lord statutory appeal, my lord, and appellate order, my lord. That is, my lord, page 177, 23/5/2025, my lord. My lord, in appeal order, my lord, the subordinate officer, my lord, passed the my lord, my lord, kindly see my lord, page 181, my lord. It is second in command, my lord.
What order you are expecting now from the court?
Well, at least they notice me go, my lord. Only, my lord, my brought attention, my lord, is subordinate officer, my lord, passed the appeal order. That order, my lord.
That's a ground of challenge.
Lordship.
We'll examine it.
Lordship.
But Mr. Allen, the India counsel for the writ petitioner, there is the statement made in the writ petition. The petitioner, while working as he was serving as what?
It's constable general duty there.
Constable bracket GD under the SSB
SSB, my lord, 15 battalion.
was dismissed from service. Wide order dated 8/3/2005 on the ground of unauthorized absence from duty. Full stop. Subsequently, his statutory appeal was also rejected. Wide order dated 23/5/2025. Full stop. Being aggrieved thereby, the instant writ petition has been filed. Issue notice of motion returnable in 6 weeks. Mr. U.K. Goswami, learned CGC, appearing for the respondents, has prayed for some time to obtain instruction. Prayer allowed. Since Mr. Goswami has the issue notice returnable in 6 weeks. Since Mr. Goswami has accept notice for all the respondents, no formal notice, extra notice.
May it please your lordship. My lord, I was provisionally selected, for appointment as constable and fire in the CISF, my lord. Now, I was not allowed to join the training upon insistence of some documents which is a non-existence in against me, my lord. There was a.
So what is this? He has given the judgment. What are the document you want?
Basically, also to finalize the case by the higher authority, by standing screening.
The High Court judgment he has given.
Given,
Yes.
but only
That's not good enough.
thing is that lawsuit, as far only for our record lawsuit, we have asked these are lawsuit. This
So he will give it later on. He will give it later on. But why are you holding up his employment? You are not trusting a High Court judgment.
No,
Then
that is not a case lawsuit. Only because we are following some lawsuit.
you follow it, but why are you denying him the appointment?
Because because lawsuit there is a hierarchy lawsuit and this order for again reinstatement lawsuit that has to come and from the higher authorities lawsuit. So that is the case. And the documents that we are seeking for lawsuit in also lawsuit the final report judgment, the basic documents lawsuit.
My lord, once the judgment is there, discharging me from all the liabilities, my lord, the charge sheet, FR, or the acceptance court's record does not arise at all, my lord, in the.
Mr. Your name
P.
please?
P. Yobin, my lord.
P.
Yobin, Y-O-B-I-N, P. Yobin.
P. Yobin, learned counsel appearing for the writ petitioner. There was the statements made in the writ petition. The petitioner had participated in the selection process for recruitment of constable stroke fire bracket male bracket close in the Central Industrial Security Force bracket CISF post. However, his appointment was held up due to pendency of a criminal case.
My lord.
First up, the criminal proceeding initiated against the petitioner was quashed by the judgment and order dated 22/8/2022 passed by the High Court of Judicature at Meghalaya. The petitioner has produced the certified copy of the judgment before the authorities. Notwithstanding the same, his order of appointment has been unduly withheld merely on the ground that the final report stroke charge sheet merely on the ground that there is no order of acceptance of final report by the learned trial court. First up. Firstly, it is not understood as to why the department is insisting on further documents after the certified copy of the judgment passed by the High Court quashing the criminal proceeding has been produced by him. Full stop. Secondly, the learned CGC also could not appraise this court as to the need for a separate order passed by the trial court accepting final report in a matter where the criminal proceeding itself has been quashed. Full stop. Mr. C.K.S. Borua, learned CGC, prays for 2 weeks' time to obtain specific instruction in writing, facilitating disposal of the writ petition at this stage of admission hearing. In view of the above, issue notice of motion returnable on 25th of June 2025. Since Mr. Borua has appeared and accepted notice for all the respondents, no formal notice is required to be sent. In this case, 2 extra copies of the writ petition be furnished to Mr. Borua. Office to list this case again on 25/6/2025 as a fixed item for admission hearing. An attempt would be made to dispose of the writ petition on the returnable date. Parties to come prepared accordingly. Yes.
My lord, may I just pray one more thing, my lord? In the synopsis, my lord, everything has been corrected. It has been corrected, my lord. I'm sorry, my lord. I was thinking something else, my lord. Sorry.
Yesterday I was asked what is the condition of the wife. The husband has sent me a WhatsApp certificate yesterday. What I had made a wrong submission, he said that she underwent a neck operation. It was not a neck operation, it was a spine operation. And therefore, her walking is problematic and she is restrained to bed also. That is what.
Then you have to file a short affidavit.
Let him file, Lordship.
When will you file it?
The person is right now out of station, so I can it by Monday. It will be on record. Today I'll draft it, send it to him, sign it, send it back to me. Monday I can file.
Then when should we list it? On Friday next? In the meantime, he will also obtain instruction.
It will be done, my lord.
See, if it is really a genuine case of spinal surgery, then we'll stall the transfer. I'm making it very clear. Because as I indicated yesterday, these matters will view it as issues coming within the domain of Article 21. If you move the husband, the wife goes without care. So it is not a question of transfer policy or convenience or whatever. Everything takes a backseat. And
Of course, the certificate should be from a medical board, Lordship.
That you can insist. That you can insist. That you are entitled to insist. But you cannot say that we don't care.
No,
even if his wife is bedridden,
that
we
is
don't
not
care.
our.
That argument the court will not accept. And there is a recent order of this court. I don't know whether you are.
Madam, let's take the transfer order because the child was in one case the mother was having a psychiatric problem, and the other one is where the child
said that these are matters which will examine through the prism of Article 21. The voiceless person who has not been able to come to court, we have to take care of that person's interest also. So only question is, if it is genuine, we'll stay the transfer order. You can tell your Mr. R. Majumdar seeks posting of this matter again on Monday.
Monday.
Give the date so as to enable him to file a short affidavit, bringing on records documents pertaining to the physical condition of his wife to show that owing to a spinal surgery, she is unable to undertake a travel from one place to another. Mr. B. Chakravarti, Learned CGC, is present for the respondent. In view of the request made by Mr. Majumdar, let this matter be listed for motion again on Monday.
Only one observation, my joining time expires within this period. if I cannot join, they will not take coursive action. against me.
Monday we'll see.
Lordship,
If they take any
nothing-
coursive action, we know how to handle it. Don't worry. As I have indicated, if it really is an issue where your wife has undergone spinal surgery, she is unable to move, we will stay this order.
Fine.
Otherwise, you have to go. So be very clear on
No.
that. There's no hanky-panky here
No,
and
no.
there. We're not going to interfere with their
If
administration.
in a position to move, my lord, even I would not insist.
Absolutely. And if necessary, we'll send an advocate commissioner
Should do this.
to verify and give a report. Yes.
Obliged.
Yeah, please.
Yes.
Just now I have received a communication by that lordship, transfer has been cancelled.
Transfer has been cancelled.
Yes.
Oh, what a relief.
Yes, my lord.
Relief is given outside the court only, no?
Yeah, that is passed on yesterday. The
Hmm.
order has been issued.
All
by the
right.
competent.
Heard Mr. D. Bora, and counsel for the petitioner, who submits that during the pendency of this writ petition,
Serial number 2.
the transfer of the petitioner has been cancelled by issuing the order dated 10/6/2025. Therefore, the writ petition for the petitioner has become infructuous. Full stop. Ms. B. Sharma, Learned CGC, is present on behalf of the respondent and has confirmed the said position. In view of the above, by retaining the copy of the order dated 10/6/2025 in the record of this case, the petition stands closed as infructuous.
May it please your lordship. Lord, we have challenged the advertisement by which the post which I am holding, my lord, now it has been advertised. Now the impugn advertisement, my lord.
No, you are appearing in Hemandra Sharma versus State of Assam.
No,
This is item
Surendra
number
Kumar
4.
Devi.
Item number 4 has been called.
Sorry.
May it please your
Welcome.
lordship. Sorry.
You are not there in the morning.
Morning. I
Yes, what is the matter?
Matter for instatement in the service lordship. He was suspended, petitioner was suspended, and here instruction was sought from the last occasion.
Yes, any instruction? Ms. Talukdar?
Number 1, 3, and 4 lordship.
We'll issue notice that you
Not
file
to-
your affidavit.
not to-
Let them file affidavit. Heard Ms. T. Shomnani, counsel for the petitioner. There is the statements made in the writ petition. The petitioner is primarily aggrieved due to his prolonged suspension, which according to the petitioner has been continued without carrying out the necessary review and extension by following the prescription of law. Ms. A. Talukdar, Learned G. Assam, prays for further 2 weeks' time to obtain instruction. Full stop. In view of the above, issue notice of motion returnable on 25th of June 2025. Since Ms. Talukdar has appeared and accepted notice on behalf of all the respondents, no formal notice, extra copies, etc., etc., etc.
And it's
My lord, petitioner BSF Constable, my lord, was discharged from service on medical ground now. Earlier, my lord, also petitioner approached this court, my lord. I guess, my lord, this court, my lord, directed the authorities to constitute a review medical board. But the review medical board also, my lord, confirmed the earlier discharge. At this instance, my lord, notice may go, my lord.
Heard Mr. N.A. Islam, Learned Counsel for the writ petitioner, peruse the statements made in the writ petition. The petitioner is aggrieved due to his discharge from service on medical grounds. He has full stop. He has approached this court by filing this writ petition inter alia contending that the prescribed procedure for constituting the medical board and review of his case has not been followed by the authorities. Miss,
P. Rafa on behalf of Ms. A. Gayan.
whose name should I record?
Lordship, Ms. A. Gayan.
Miss A. Guy and Learned CGC appearing for the respondents prays for 4 weeks' time to obtain instruction in the matter. NOM 4 weeks. Since Ms. Gayan has appeared and accepted notice for all the respondents, no formal notice, extra copies.
Lord, we have challenged an advertisement at page 230. Advertisement for the post of director on deputation basis. Now kindly see, my lord, name of the post director number 1. Now this case has a checkered history, my lord. Now lordships had the occasion to deal with this matter in 2 other writ petitions. Now my lord, my claim is, actually my lord, originally I was a joint director of the government of Assam in the health department. Subsequently, my lord, because of the litigation in Sila versus case, this Lokapriya Gopinath Bodlo Institute of Mental Health was taken over by Government of India. So by virtue of order passed by the Supreme Court of India and this Honorable Court, my lord, I came to become the director of the institute. Initially, I was made associate professor, then I was made professor and also the director. Now, my lord, as per the bylaw of the institute, an employee of the institute retired at the age of 65 years. There is no doubt. But what happened, my lord, in the meanwhile, both central government and state government has enhanced the age of retirement of faculty members from 65 to 70 years. These are all admitted facts. Now, my lord, regarding my status, the issue was discussed by the institute. Now that I'll draw your lordship's kind attention. Please come to me, lord. Page number 154. As per recommendation of the Departmental Promotion Committee meeting held on 25-26 February 2006, it is to inform you that Dr. S.K. Devi, Director, has been conferred the status of professor in the institute with effect from 26th of February 2006. So therefore, as a faculty member, my lord, both under the central government as well as under the state government rules, I am entitled to serve up to the age of 70 years. I approached this honorable court when I was made to retire on completion of 65 years. That writ petition is pending, my lord. Then, my lord, in my place and
What is the case number?
Yes. There are 2 writ petitions, my lord. I'm just giving the numbers. 3769 of 24. 3769 of 24, where we have challenged the order by which I have been made to retire on completion of 65 years of age. And my lord, in my place, an in charge was appointed that I have put to challenge in 5054 of 24. In fact, both these writ petitions were heard at length, my lord. It was made CAV, but due to some reason or other, my lord, now it was released from that particular bench, my lord, and the matter, and lordship also had the occasion to hear. In fact, this already in your lordship list. Anyway, so these 2 matters are pending. Now, my lord, regarding my status, please come to page 155, my lord.
Yes.
Now, kindly see proceedings of 20th meeting of the Executive Council of Lokapriya Gopinath Bodlo Regional Institute of Mental Health Tezpur, Assam, held on 24/11 at so and so. Please come to 156. I'm reading from the first subpara. The matter of proposed amendment in the bylaws under section 22 and 3 concerning tenure of director of the institute was taken up for discussion. Members were unanimous to the fact that matter of revising the provision of the bylaw have arisen due to extraordinary situation. It needs to be addressed without delay. When the institute was under the administrative control of Government of Assam, the director of the institute was appointed to a non-tenure regular post. And if the post is now made a tenure post after it was taken over by Government of India, then incumbent will be without a job after completion of his tenure. The incumbent director was absorbed in the Government of India fold as director of the institute after the takeover. Members noted that director is qualified psychiatrist and has more than 10 years of service left. The Honorable Chairman proposed that incumbent director may be regularized in his services till the date of his superannuation, as it would not be proper to change the rules to his disadvantage due to takeover by government of India. So my lord, this rule 20, which is a part of that bylaw, which was never made applicable. Now they have made to retire based on that same very bylaw, and that is subject matter of challenge in the first writ petition. So that is going on. Now, my lord, they have issued an advertisement to fill up the post. So my humble submission is, my lord, since, my lord, the other matter is already in the hearing list, and this selection procedure will take some time. It may proceed, my lord, but they will not finalize the selection, or it will abide by the judgment or in the other two writ petition. Otherwise, my lord, my purpose would be frustrated. That is my humble prayer at this stage. They may proceed, but they will not finalize.
Yes. Who has issued this advertisement?
Government of India, my lord.
Achha. Anyone? Yes.
I don't think state has got anything to say.
Advertisement issued by the Lordship Respondent number 4, LGBRIMH. Otherwise, Lordship, the retirement age is Lordship 65 years. There is no doubt, Lordship. Even when the petitioner approved before his honorable court, Lordship, challenging the Lordship retirement, then honorable court observation is that my lord may kindly come to page 193, Lordship. Page 193, Lordship. In earlier round of writ petition, Lordship. I am representing the central government.
You are representing whom, Mr.
I am representing the central government as number 1, Lordship. Page 193, the basic case of the petitioner is paragraph 3, Lordship.
Yes.
It's a part of the Lordship order dated 37/2024, passed in Lordship 3769 of 24, Lordship. It is in page 191, Lordship. Then my lord may kindly come to page 193, Lordship. Paragraph 3, Lordship. The attention of this court has been drawn to various communication by the central government clarifying that the state pension rules would govern the service. The state government had taken a decision on so to enhance the age of superannuation of faculty members of medical colleges from 65 to 70 years. The grievance of the petitioner is that when he requested to encadrement in the central health services has been declined, he has been given the benefit of notification dated 31/8/2022, and the impending order would be conflict with the said notification. Here, Lordship, the basic case is that, Lordship, Lordship, then my lord may kindly come to next paragraph 194, Lordship, paragraph 8, Lordship.
So he is saying issue notice, keep the matter open.
Lordship.
Whatever action is taken under the advertisement.
It's outcome of the writ petition.
Will be subject to.
Then I have no objection.
Then
I have no. Then I have no objection.
Then why are you?
Then I have no objection.
You have no objection.
In outcome of the writ petition, I have no objection.
We'll pass that order.
Lordship.
Yes. You also don't have any objection.
Alternatively, whatever suggesting is, my lord, the other two matters have already heard. It is again in the hearing list. So this selection process is likely to take some time. It's not that.
No, what we'll do is we'll
Yes.
give you a firm date.
Yes.
After reopening.
Yes.
And your client, without prejudice to his rights and interests, can also apply.
No, Miller, there's no question. I'm already holding that. Eventually, I'll succeed, Miller. I'm sure I'll succeed in this case.
You're already holding the.
Miller, there is an interim order in the other to proceed. And as far as my position as a professor is concerned, that has been protected.
All right. So what I'm proposing to do is.
Yes.
I will issue notice even on the interim order.
Yes.
Let them file their pleadings.
Yes.
And as an ad interim measure, we'll clarify that any action taken in the matter till the next date will abide by further order that
To
is.
be passed in this case as well as in other. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Because I don't think within 1 month, Malad, they can finalize this election. It takes a lot of time.
No, it'll take time. It'll take time.
That'll do it.
We'll give it on 22nd July.
Yes.
22nd July.
I am no objection.
Right? 22nd July. All right. Heard Mr. Kiran Chaudhary, Learned Senior Counsel, assisted by Ms. R.R. Kapatul, and a counsel for the writ petitioner. Also heard Mr. K. Gogoi, Learned CGC, appearing for the respondent number 1, and Mr. A.K. Datta, counsel, representing the respondent numbers 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, and 4. Full stop. By filing this writ petition, the advertisement notice dated 29/5/2025 issued by the respondent number.
Institute, Miller. 1 second. 3 and 4, one second.
No, advertisement has been issued by one authority.
Four.
So number 4. Inviting applications for filling up the post of director of Lokopriya Gopinath Bordoloi Regional Institute of Mental Health, bracket LGBRIMH, bracket close, Tezpur, on deputation basis has been put under challenge. First up, according to the writ petitioner, pursuant to enhancement of age of retirement of professors in the faculty members, including the professors in the LGBRIMH to 70 years, the writ petitioner has a right to continue as a director on the strength of the resolution dated
24 to 11, Miller.
24/2/2011, adopted in the meeting of the Executive Council of the institution. However, if the advertisement notice is implemented, then the same would unduly interfere with the right of the petitioner to claim the office of director till he attains the age of superannuation. Full stop. Mr. Chaudhary, learned senior counsel for the writ petitioner, has further submitted that the order of premature retirement of the petitioner has been put under challenge. Retirement of the petitioner upon attaining the age of 65 years has been put under challenge in WPC number 3769/2024. That apart, the what is the other writ petition about?
But there are in one writ petition we have challenge whereby I have made to retire, and in the second writ petition an in-charge director was appointed, that has been put to challenge.
That apart, even the appointment of an in-charge director so as to replace the petitioner has been put under challenge in WPC number 5054/2024, instituted by the petitioner. Full stop. Both the writ petitions are pending disposal before this court. Mr. Chaudhary submits that unless an interim order of protection is passed by this court, not only the present writ petition, but even the other 2 pending writ petitions would become infructuous. Hence, submits Mr. Chaudhary, the present is a preeminently fit case for issuing an order of an interim order of protection. Full stop. Mr. K. Gogoi, learned CGC, as well as Mr. A.K. Datta, learned counsel for respondent numbers 2, 3, and 4, have both prayed for some time to obtain instruction.
Otherwise, my submission is that, Lordship, there at no point of time enhancement was done in respect of Lordship Lokopriya Gopinath Bordoloi Institute.
Mr. K. Gogoi and CGC submits that there is no formal notification enhancing the age of retirement of the faculty members of this institution to DDBO, whatever it is.
And retirement age is 65 years, Lordship.
And the present retirement age is 65 years only. However, he seeks some time to obtain instruction and file affidavit. Similar is the stand of Mr. Datta, learned counsel, appearing for the respondent numbers 2, 3, and 4. In view of the above, issue notice of motion returnable on 22nd of July 2025. Since the respondents are already represented, no formal notice is required to be sent in this case. Extra copies of the writ petition, requisite in numbers, be furnished to the learned counsel appearing for the respondents within a week from today. Full stop. Heard on the prayer of interim relief, the said prayer will be considered on the returnable date. However, as an ad interim measure, it is hereby provided that any action taken pursuant to the impugned advertisement notice dated 29/5/2025 till the returnable date shall be subject to further orders that may be passed in the present proceeding, as well as the final orders passed in WPC number 3769/2024 and 5054/2024. Register this case along with the Duta other writ petitions.
Yes.
On 22. Yes. Any other matter?